get a little closer to the camera for a second. And let's talk about, what we're doing, what we're not. We have a lot of questions, right? And trying to find out what's successful, what's not. So here's a couple things that I can share with you before we go into some drills. Is with the loft that's already built into the club, it's designed to go up in the air. It's already got the loft built into it. So for me, I have a 58-degree wedge. So I'm expecting that ball is going to shoot up in a high trajectory and land softer onto a target, more so than a 7-iron, right? So if it's 58 degrees aloft and the club shaft is parallel, straight up and down, okay, to where I'm standing, we've got 58 degrees aloft. What happens if the club head gets in front of my hands? So now it would look like this. What happens to the loft? A lot, right?
Yeah, it's gonna go.
It could go very high, couldn't it? I've just changed the 58 to maybe a 62 or 64. What else do you see that really glares out at you when I do that?
The bottom.
The gap here between the face and the base there.
Yep. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's got a
What,
thicker,
Guillermo?
it's got a thicker sole, so
Yeah, so what's this called on a wedge? This is
Bounce?
really,
Bounce.
yes,
the bounce on it.
it's the bounce. And so what that bounce does is it allows that club from digging in too much into the ground, actually helps the golf ball get up in the air. But if I've got that club head going past my hands, it also brings in leading edge as well, right? So as a part of our technique, if that ball's sitting on the ground, the range ball has that black stripe, the middle hemisphere, is as soon as that club head gets past my hands, that
You
leading
skull it.
edge pops its face up.
Yep.
And like G was saying, I hit a lot of those. Well, if based on what I'm just telling you, what do you think is going on in your golf swing? Is the club head getting in front of the hands maybe?
Yep.
Yep. So that's one of the most common things I see in golfers that have a poor short game, is they let that club head get in front of their hands, and all kinds of things happen. The other side of it is we've now lost all that energy, and sometimes it thuds into the ground and we get that big divot that just kind of plops that ball forward. So this can sometimes cause a lot of big issues in your short game. And watching you guys,